Hi, it's Keisha of New World Mind and Spirit, and happy 2023. So, we are finally in another year. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but I am definitely back. We're back. We're going to definitely be making much more frequent videos moving forward because I miss doing this and I miss getting out my message to people and to try to be more helpful. So, I definitely want to make more videos. Look forward to more videos every week. I'm making that intention. I'm putting it out there. So I'm going to stick to it. So speaking of starting over and speaking of beginning a new year, I wanted to talk about something that often comes up in the beginning of a new year. And even though, we're still, as of the time of this video is in January, this is a time where people often talk about, okay, they look back at the year and the years that came before, and they look at themselves where they are now in the January of the new year, and they say, I really want more for myself. I really don't want to repeat the same things over and over. I want something different, but I'm not really sure what. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I know I'm here to do something. I know I'm here to make a difference. I know I'm here to have a bigger goal, a bigger reason, to make a bigger change, to really feel good about what I'm doing. But I don't know what, and I don't know how to uncover that. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you've never met me before, hi, my name is Keisha Dent. I'm a certified consulting hypnotist as well as a transformational coach. And I am also the author of Life Change Now. And I wanted to come on today to talk about finding life purpose and finding your life direction. And I want to make this a quick, very succinct video. I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes. I'm actually going to make a two-parter. This first part, I'm going to donate to strengths and passions. So the thing I want you to realize is that no one can really tell you what you're here to do. This is not something that someone else can tell you. But what you can do is figure out yourself what you are here to do. And I actually believe there are multiple different ways. I never believe that there's one fateful thing that someone is ever here to do, to accomplish, to bring forth in the world. There's actually a whole plethora of things which you will find fulfillment in doing. So the best way to really figure these things out is to ask yourself some questions. The better the questions, the better the answers. When you get really good answers, this is where you're on the right path, okay? And I do believe it's something that's simpler than a lot of people think. A lot of people often think this is a daunting thing that has to take years to figure out. And I personally don't believe that. I actually believe that you arrived here more than likely kind of knowing the answers to this. And society, for better and for worse, often for worse, has kind of sown seeds of self-doubt, sowed seeds of causing you to forget or to cover up or to deny yourself and to deny the voice that really tells you where you should go. And it kind of railroads us and pushes us into directions where we find that we are not happy and not fulfilled, even though sometimes society is giving us a standing ovation and applauding the choices that we've made. Sometimes that the society applauding, and truly our soul, our heart, our inner self is very upset and very sad and unfulfilled. We want both of those to align if at all possible. Okay, so the best thing that you could really do to figure out what you want to do in 2023, how to be fulfilled, what you're here for, what direction you should go to, is really to ask yourself some questions and to really block out a good time. Okay, so really spend this time with yourself. Make sure this is quality time, an important time. Just as you give this time to your job, to your family, to your friends, to all your other different things that you need give time to, make sure you give time to yourself as well in order to do this work for yourself and to really allow your voice to be heard. So block off, it'd be great if you can spend just at least an hour, or if not half a day, on a day that, that you're not doing anything, a Saturday, a Sunday, a day off, where it's rainy and drizzly outside. Get a journal, have some nice, comfortable, preferably word-free music on, a nice beverage, get your tea, your herbal tea, your coffee, your cappuccino, your decaf, whatever, your hot chocolate, lemon water, whatever works for you. And just make sure you're nice and comfortable, in other words, okay? So once you have gotten aside, I want you to ask some questions. So this first video, we're devoting to what are your strengths and what are your passions, okay? So let's start with passions first, because that's the easiest. Question number one that I want you to ask yourself: what did you want to be when you were young? Okay, so what did you want to be right around the time when you were like 6 or 7 years old? What did you really want to be with your life? Okay, and what did you most like doing when you were young, when you were 6 or 7 years old? Okay, so we ask this question because this often points to a natural intersection between the oldest fire that really caught you. Okay, the oldest thing in your life that really lit you up, that got you excited about life, that got you excited. And that when things got excited for you, you naturally wanted to take action, right? You naturally wanted to dive in. Like, for example, if it was sports, okay, you naturally, if you wanted to be an athlete or you wanted to be a sports commentator or something like that, you naturally probably found yourself moving forward. Like getting information about sports. You just couldn't get enough of it. You were always, this would be work to someone else, but it actually came very naturally to you. It was a lot of fun. If you wanted to be a writer, for example, which is with me, you found yourself wanting to pore over books, learn about how to write, how to put stories together. Again, this was work for somebody else, but it came very naturally if you loved writing. Okay, so I want to ask you about that, okay? And the second question is, what do you most dislike about your current job or your current situation? Okay, so we want to fix that and go deeper, but we want to start with, what do you most dislike, okay, about your current job or your current situation? Question number 3 is, what do you most like about your current job or situation? Okay, so we start with what you don't like, and then let's move into what you currently do like. The second category is strengths. Okay, so this is the second category. And the first question in the strengths category is, what are your strongest strengths at your current work? So what do you know that you're good at? And what have coworkers, supervisors, and customers complimented you on? What do you know that you're good at, and what have they complimented you on? Okay, I want you to really think about this. Again, spend some time here. The second question is, what were your strongest strengths in your past work, your past relationships, your past schooling? So what have past employers, teachers, childhood authority figures, parents, and friends complimented you on? So both current and past, what are you good at? What have other people told you that? What do you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're good at? Okay, so now's not the time for modesty. It's time for you to really shine and to really put a light on what excites you and what you know that you're good at, okay? All right, so spend time with those. On the next video, we're going to move into lifestyle values and legacy as well. I'm just going to describe how to kind of put these things together. Okay, so I'm going to have these questions nearby somewhere for reference, and I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you put some time aside to decide on these things, to work through this, and we're going to catch up and talk in the next video about how to put these together. All right, so thank you so much. That's it for this video. Definitely reach out to me. One way to also figure out what you're into is, of course, to work with someone to help guide you through these as well. You don't have to do this on your own. If you are interested in finding out what you're here for, what you really want to do, certainly reach out to me. You can book a free consultation at the website that you'll see and schedule a consultation, and definitely we can work on that so you can make 2023 the year that you finally get on the path that you're meant to be on. Okay, so thank you so much, and definitely reach out to me for more information. We'll see you next time, and remember, to change your life, you must first change yourself. Be well, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.